Yo, what is up guys, it is your boy Empty here. So I figured today we could do a raid video before the raid ends and I can show you what teams I'm exactly using. So first and foremost, this is the first team I am using for raids. Boom, this is my physical hitting team. Of course, no introduction. Vox, we already know him, we know what he does. Darker Rimuru, of course, being like a second Vox in a sense, but giving everybody an attack buff that constantly stacks. So yeah, that's fun. Sistina, also great attack buffing unit, will be fun to use. And you know, if you've seen this team before, this is my physical hitting team. The basically making a hard hitting physical team like that video I made a while back. And of course a Serpa to give us Argent and health. That is my physical team. As for the second team I am using in the raids, it is a magic team. So here we have Santo Rimuru. We haven't gone over Santo Rimuru and what he does exactly, but over here he has his skill, basically affects all allies for 7 seconds. It basically changes in whatever order it's used. So autofills arch gauge by 1, that's for 7 seconds, and then increases attack by 10% and HP auto recovery by 1%. So kind of cool. As his normal arch is, increases all allies arch gauge by 20. It's a burst argent and reduces all allies damage from giant bosses by 30% for 15 seconds. And this true arch is 38,000 water damage magic and increases all allies damage by 60% and magic damage by 60% for 20 seconds. That is 120% if you're using a whole magic team, which is neat. Now, as for heart, we already know what the boy does. Do we? Well, not really. I haven't done a showcase, but this will be a good place as any to show you what exactly he does. So his skill is 1500 earth damage magic and reduces enemies accuracy by 10% for 5 seconds. As for his normal arch, is 11,000 earth damage magic and increases all allies arch damage by 50% and reduces enemies earth resistance by 30% for 20 seconds, which is actually really cool if you want to be hitting harder towards the enemy. As for his true arch, is 36,000 earth damage magic and auto recovers 6% of all allies HP for 13 seconds. That is busted, because if you are close to dying, he basically fully heals your entire team and autofills all allies arch gauge by 5 for 13 seconds. If they're human, they get an additional 2 arch gauge. So it's, oops, I got a text there. So if they are human, they basically get 7 arts for 13 seconds. As for Lisa, which we haven't gone over either, is 2,000 light damage magic for her skill. It reduces enemies magic resistance by 10% for 5 seconds. Add that to Rimuru's debuff, and I think that's 40%, or no, it's 70%. And for her normal arches, autofills all allies arch gauge by 4 for 10 seconds. So she's type B. She will not stack with heart. And as for her true arch, which is what we'll be using most of the time, is 30,000 light damage magic and reduces all allies equipment CT by 50% for 20 seconds and reduces all allies light and magic resistance by 35% for 20 seconds. Honestly, really good. It'll be making our magic team hit harder. As for Mako, so she is basically just our Argenter. You probably guys have seen videos of Mako, like showcases and all that, but she's gonna be Argenting for the team. If you don't know what she does, I'll just go over quickly. Her skill just increases arch gauge by 5. That's her own arch gauge, not everybody's arch gauge. As for her arch, is 16,000 light damage physical and increases skill CT speed by 150% and increases damage to enemy by 30% and reduces enemies action speed by 30% for 10 seconds if you want to hit harder. And for her true arch, autofills all allies arch gauge by 4, HP recovery by 350, and increases arch damage by 80% for 15 seconds. So yeah, she'll be stacking with heart, and arch will just basically keep coming. And with the equipment we have on too, we basically have hella Argent to go through. With that being said, that was a mouthful. We're going to start the raid, and we're going to be doing this by ourselves. Luckily, I do have 1 ticket left. And we'll see, we'll get into... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the actual raid where we must do... Alright, so first we're going to see if Haruto can really outperform a Mako, and a Serpa. Now we're going to get these true arts off. Boom! So far so good. We're looking very, very good. We're going to see how long we can survive for. We're going to be swapping them in when I feel like it is necessary. And we're going to make sure that we at least do get a bit of the way through. Now, this raid boss is actually particularly extremely easy. And here goes Vox's first true art. We're going to get Rimuru true art off, and we're going to see if we could get Sistina up with her true arts as well, so she can do a lot of damage to everybody else. I did wish that I had a another AoE art gem besides Sanji's Bikini. I do have the specs. There we go. All right, we do have a true art up with Sistina. We're going to get a true art off with her. And then Rimuru, we just decided to normal art along with a Serpa because we were running low on HP there. But we're going to get it up real quick. Get that attack buff up. Boom. So far, everything is looking nice and dandy. We're going to get a shield up here. Another normal art here. A true art off here. Everything's looking mighty nice. Not too many crazy numbers or anything. Everything's looking quite dandy. And all right, and here's where the big attack buffs come, and then this is looking quite nice. I quite like this. Hopefully we get another normal art off, and we do get it off right then and there. We're gonna do a normal art with Vox just in case, to give us a little bit more of security, to make sure that we actually live. Another normal art off. We are bumped up, maxed all the way. Boom, boom, boom. And we love to see it. Another true art off with the boy, Rimuru. Quite nice. Quite nice. We're doing a dandy, actually. Doing nice and dandy here. And seems like that bar is coming up a little bit smaller for the boss there. Another normal art off here. We're going to do another normal art with the boy, Rimuru. Everything looks great so far on our end. Everything's looking mighty dandy. Normal art with Sistina. Boom. We're going to see if we can get another true art off with her. Then goes Vox with his true arts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the things that you can do with this physical team. But it's not a surprise, honestly, because it's honestly like just, it's supposed to do what it does, and it does what it do. Normal art. Boom. And we're going to see if we can get another one off. Oh, and then the paralyzation has struck. So we're going to see if maybe the girl here can save us. And still quite there with the paralyzation. This is the only thing I don't like about this boss, that he does paralyze randomly. We are going to equip Viper here so we don't get paralyzed. And so far so good. So far so good. So far so good. Maybe I'll try to see if I can get a true art off with a Serpa so we can get that equipment CT down quite a bit. But we're still doing quite a bit of hefty damage, you know. We'd love to see it. We should get another true art off with the boy. And then we're going to get boom boom right over here so we can get a little bit of more insurance protection with that little barrier that negates 3,000 damage with Sistina. Another Viper just in case the boy decides to do another paralyzation. And hopefully we don't get paralyzed here. We are good so far. How did we get paralyzed? Yeah, we got paralyzed even if we had the Viper up. So I guess that's unavoidable, which is actually pretty nuts. I'm going to do a normal art with Vox here. And so far so good. Get this for insurance. We are getting quite a lot of defense down, so we are getting a ton of damage dealt to us. And we are at probably like 60%. Probably 60, probably 65. Not too bad. Not too shabby. And then we're going to see if we can get off a true art off here. And then Rimuru is going to be popping off with another stack. Since we don't have quite enough that's up as of late. And it looks like Vox ran out of Magia Drive. So that's quite a bit of a concern there. But it looks like it's just about time for the teams to swap, since we look like we're at 50% right now. So we're going to get the last bit of damage off here. And right over here is where we decide to swap. And we're going to go to the next team. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So far, so good. Now, because I do have the true weapon up on the boy, he is going to have 200 arts immediately. And we're going to see what kind of damage this team does. And, ooh, look at it. Look at it marvelously go down. Now, that's what I like to see. We're going to see which one of these teams did the most amount of damage. I wouldn't surprise me if the first team did, since they did have to do it a little bit longer. But, you know, you never know with these types of raids. So far, so good. They're doing what they're supposed to do. I think I am going to try and pop off a normal art here, since the buff is still up from before. And we're going to see if we could put a blessed necklace here, and boom. So far, no paralyzation just yet, which quite worries me a bit, but, you know, that's completely fine. As long as we have Keratos up on Mako, we should be good. We're going to see if we could optimize a little bit more damage after these couple true arts that go off. Haruto is able to get up his true arts very quickly, even if we use his normal arts. So after these sets of true arts, I'm going to try the normal art with Mako right over here. And I think everybody else should be close to getting their arts up. Oh, I was wrong. We're going to do a normal art with the boy right over here. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3. And then if the boy Rimuru can get his true arts up quick, which he will. And look, with Haruto, his normal arts will be lasting up for 20 seconds. And with Mako, that little debuff lasts for a bit. But, you know, we're going to cleanse right here. It's a good thing I held it for a long while. And look at the damage. Oh, my God, that looks great. Honestly, this team is really, really fun. Now, keep on going. Let's see what they do. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And then we're going to heal up right over here. Going to do a normal art and then the true arts with the boy. Since, you know, our arts are it's constantly going to keep going up. Constantly with all these little 5-star slots. Come on now. What more could you ask for? Plus, on top of that, with the burst art gen that you are getting from Rimuru, and the arts you're getting from Haruto, and the arts you're getting from Mako. Come on, it's just like arts are just constantly cycling back and forth. Honestly, not too bad, not too shabby. Might be one of the more cleaner runs, but oh, we do get paralyzed, unfortunately. That is unfortunate that was able to happen, but we do get the cleanse. And right here is where we get our health back thanks to Haruto's true arts. He does heal us for 6%, but we end up getting paralyzed, which is too bad, which means that Eid could possibly try to pop off with a laser over here, but there goes Mako, and everybody else gets back to normal except for Rimuru. Rimuru just came back, and this should be able to close it out, ladies and gentlemen. This is all. And is he able to do it? Is he able to at least get one more laser off? No, for he was way too weak for the power and might of both of these teams. Oh my lord. That right there is how you get things done. Now, my favorite part is the main thing I was looking forward to. Which one of these teams dealt the most damage? Was it team number 1? Or was it team number 2? We're about to find out the details right now. Oh, look at that. Almost, oh, that is wild. That is wildly crazy. Now, Vox, unsurprisingly, did take the top spot, mainly due to him being a main crit buffer. But Haruto coming in very, very, very close to Vox is actually insane. And of course, you know, we have Santa Rimuru and Samurai Rimuru. It's about taking the 3rd and 4th slots. And Sestina, honestly, unsurprising as well, since she was giving those major attack buffs. But due to the top 4 being from 2 different teams, is quite 50-50. But Vox did take the overall damage. He is the king, of course, as of, you know, since he was released. So Really, really, really not surprising there. But Heart really keeping up and letting people know that he is not to be fucked with. And of course, Samurai Rimuru is just, you know, Dark Rim. Dark Rim is Dark Rim. Now, Recovery. This is the main thing I wanted to see. People have been saying that Heart is better than Mako. Maybe better than Usurpa and outperforms them. We are going to see, ladies and gentlemen, what it's all about. Wow. That is honestly pretty damn shocking. Usually when you think that what the True Art like Hearts, you know, his he heals 6% of everybody's health, but Serpa honestly does burst arts, and she also burst heals everybody as well, so she does kind of take the cake in that sense. But that is honestly surprising. He does unsurprisingly does outperform Mako, mainly due to the fact that Mako has to wait until her animation ends to apply the healing and art gen. So there's that. Wow. And as for break, we don't really care, but you know, Vox is going to be on top for that. And we all knew that, so, you know, it's whatever. But look at that. Would you look at that? That is honestly quite surprising. I was not expecting a Serpa to be up there, but it also doesn't surprise me. But yeah, that's about it for the video. That's about it for this raid video. I thought I could get one more raid video before the raid comes out. Or, I mean, leaves. But, you know, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think about this. Should I do this for future raids? Where I just, you know, put two random teams together. Maybe two teams to see which can outperform the other, you know. But yeah, aside from that, guys, let me know what you all thought of this video. And subscribe, like, share the video, I guess. I don't know. Comment what teams you're using. And until the next time, my name has been... I don't know. I don't know how to end this video. I'm just saying my name was Eid. There we go. My name is Eid. See you next time. Bye.